Hello and welcome back to Kinwoven. I'm Rebecca Robeson, and in today's video, I'm going to share with you the move-in into my new Tulsa home. This is my squad. The only thing I brought with me was some clothes and of course my lashes, but that's it. Now my pods were scheduled to arrive the day that I did, and I was counting on that. Were not delivered. Why? Because of multiple reasons, but mostly the snow. So I'm living in my home right now, early occupancy, but I have nothing but a blow-up bed, a few pillows, a few very limited things that I bought knowing that this snowstorm and this blizzard was coming. It's supposed to get down to 10 degrees below zero. So I am running around today, even though it's still dangerous out on the roads, because pretty soon I won't be able to get out at all. And I'm moving into my house. I'm gonna be sleeping on a blow-up mattress. I've gone out and I bought one set of dishes, one place setting of silverware, one wine glass. I did buy 8 bottles of wine, just saying. And I'm getting ready to hunker down. And since I was gonna be snowed in, I thought I'd try some decorating experiments and have fun with it. The idea was to set up a bedroom sleeping situation in multiple areas of my house. Why not? I could do it now. It was a great experiment, and it was a really fun way for me to get a feel for what it's like to live in many of the different rooms in my home. Got upstairs for me because it's now time for me to move it on up. Right? Thank you, Tyler. Yeah, seriously, it's a stinking blow-up bed. There is no headboard, but it looks like there is, doesn't it? I think that was kind of clever. If you like these kinds of ideas and enjoy seeing the real-time process of how I'm making the decisions and how I implement them, you should follow me and check out my stories on Instagram page. I'm at Rebecca Robeson. Duh. This is, in my opinion, such a great way to get to know my new house. The weather did relent finally a bit, and my pods did arrive. All 6 of them. Look what just showed up. Hi. I found people locally to help me move in. Okay, so I'm on the off season for lifting, so I thought I would just stay concentrated on the decorating. And you remember my handyman Josh from San Diego? Well, he came out to be part of the action too. The first order of business is to get the furniture out and place it where it's gonna go, or at least where I think it's gonna go for now. Okay, coffee table, and we're done. And this is the pod we're doing. My cute little funky garage thing. I think I'm gonna use that for my Amazon packages. Ooh. Maybe that's what I should do with a big piece of art above it. Except this, you are so weird. Why are you there? Oh, see? Really? And down below in the basement, because in Tulsa, it's a good idea to have a basement. I had Josh clean out my storm escape route and clean out all the old shelves. Can you imagine? I needed a storm escape route. Found my wedding dress. And the only reason I'm keeping it is not because I'm still married, but because it was my mother's wedding dress. Where does one put a wedding dress? Wait a second, that's not... Oh, this is not my wedding dress. You know what this is? I should keep this. This is a sweater I got from Ireland, the Aran Islands, and they cable knit sweatered it for me. This is I kept this as a costume, for those 80s parties, with the big, huge shoulder pads. You know what this, why did I keep this? Well, because it was expensive. Look at this. I went to an Arabian Nights 50-year-old birthday party for a friend of mine, a designer, and I had to get an outfit. I even bejeweled my shoes to go with it. I don't want to get rid of it, but I can't keep this stuff. You know, I really wanted seasons wherever I moved. I didn't know that included storm cleanup. Along with all the interior furniture, we also got a good deal of outdoor things unpacked as well. Yeah. Now I'm going to tell you right now, the hatch is open because we're still working on this. But when this goes down, this will be this whole open area. We may pull the table over a bit, we'll see. But using what I have, I took 2 of my chairs, placed them here right in front of the babbling brook. What a fun place to sit. I could sit here and watch my grandchildren, you know, learn how to swim and just talk to the people that are in the pool. Of course, I probably won't ever be in the pool, or I could sit right over there. Well, let's just do it. Another sitting area. I think this would be, if you wanted to get some sun, late afternoon, the sun comes down here, it's so warm and beautiful. I think I'll get myself a little table to sit right here. You can put a drink on there. Beautiful pots on either side so it's blooming. And then we get up and we walk this direction. So every place that I have the seating areas, not only are they just beautiful to look at, but they give me a different view, either of the back side of my house, the guest house, or this area here with all these spectacular trees, and even the beautiful brick walls that surround my entire home. We can barbecue some dinner here. Here's the firewood to take on any one of the fireplaces. I have 3 burning fireplaces here. And look, oh my gosh, these are the most comfortable chairs. Another place for 2 people to sit. And guess what? Right inside those doors is my sunroom, and that's where my dining table's gonna sit. So after dinner, you might wanna come out here, just sit out, and as the summer continues to move along on into fall, from what I understand, the nights are balmy and warm and pleasant and wonderful out here. It's a beautiful spring day today, and my dogwood trees are looking magical. You guys, I came from palm trees. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna enjoy this day by unpacking, of course. I'll take the pillows.
I'm putting you on pillow duty. So.
I've got pillow duty, and that is a full-time job if you think about it.
Yes, it is.
Pillows and towels and sheets. Pillows, towels, and sheets. I have too many pillows, towels, and sheets. One of the challenges in moving into a new home is taking what you already have and making it fit. Now, I have an extraordinary high amount of towels, sheets, bedding, probably just because I'm old and I've collected them over the years. But also in my last house, I had a beautiful built-in that I designed, had specially made with the glass doors. So I bought all brand new white towels. I had beautiful linens and sheets. In this house, there is no linen closet. So I gotta make do. Keeping scissors is a full-time job. Lampshades and throws. So this is for my crane lamp, I think. And these are my tripod lamps. Look how fancy I was. Yeah. Just so that the lampshade would not move. Yeah. I think that lampshades are one of those things that all it takes is one dent and it's toast. Unfortunately, there have been a few casualties along the way. One of the few casualties of the move is my old book wreath pages. Remember that, right? My most controversial YouTube video ever. Looks like I'm gonna have a DIY on my hands this year. Woohoo! How's it coming? So you work on that, and what you're gonna do, it's this little piece of brick that fell out. Oh, is there something you can do there?
This is just a piece of wood. It's the only thing, it's the backing. And
Does this mean another trip to Home Depot?
Well, do you have any plywood in your backyard? Maybe.
Josh, that guy spends more time at Home Depot than, Lord have mercy. When I drive home, and I come around the street, I see that block right there.
Yep.
And I always think it's a box from Amazon.
Got
Because
it.
whatever, it looks like a box.
It does.
Or a tombstone. And then that one looks more like a sculpture to me.
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking, rather than have one random little thing there
Right.
that doesn't make any sense, and one that really doesn't make sense
We
here,
could do like
do
maybe
all three. But
one
I
side.
think I want to do it on this side. And while I have Josh here, I figured I'd do a little landscape design work as well. Thank you, Josh. Bring up a couple of those bags of rocks, and we can put the river rock around the base of it.
Around the base of
Uh-huh,
these rocks?
uh-huh.
Okay, got it.
I think that might look kind of cool.
Yep.
Hey, Clancy, hi! Again, if you follow my Instagram, and you should, you'll know that I have great neighbors, Stan, Cheryl, and of course, Clancy. You're just a tiny little thing. Hey, Clancy, you're tall enough when you
Hello.
stand up that you and I could go on a date. We had a very productive day. The guys did a great job, and the girls were super helpful. So much so that I was more than happy to oblige their request for a dip. You looked at this pool and you're like, I just want to jump in. What do you think now? You still want to jump in? Are you?
Yeah.
Do it. Oh my God. Ah! Ah! Oh my gosh. Ah! Come on, Vicky. You go, girl. Ah! Wow. You guys are amazing. Haha. The guys are here again today. Now we're gonna unload pod number 4. This is one that we tried to do last week and we ran out of time. So here we go. You guys ready? Yes, ma'am. I'm sure there's something really important in here. Come on, buddy. It's time to use you. Oh boy. Oh my. You're a wide one. Oh! Dun da da da! My Toto toilet! This is one of my most prized possessions. I love it so much. I brought it. How many people bring a toilet with them? Me. Do you guys remember this? It's my super toilet from my downtown office. You didn't think I was gonna leave that, did you? I'm so glad you arrived safe. Just a little piece of heaven. I'm glad you're here, safe and sound. I've missed you so much. Gotta hydrate. So what's going on in this room right now? This is one of my guest rooms, and I feel like I have plenty of guest rooms. What I need is a closet. There's a master closet in this house, but it's not big enough. So right now we're putting in the Pax IKEA wardrobe system that used to be in Shara's bedroom. Do you guys remember that? One of my very first videos on YouTube, I did a bedroom and a wardrobe room right next to each other. We brought that system here to Tulsa with us, and now we are gonna put it together. Here's the challenging part. I don't have a long blank wall to do this on. I have to do this in Tetris sort of pieces. I'm gonna do the best I can with what I have right now, but I am gonna do some renovations in the future that will make this make all the sense in the world. While we are taking all the stuff out of the house and bringing it in from pod number 3 and 4, it's starting to rain.
Is that your umbrella
No,
for the weather?
no. How did Christmas get in here? This is not the Christmas pod. You know, Christmas is pretty much everywhere. I'm gonna have my brass lamps up here, and these are silver frames, because these were in my laundry room before. Well, that's pretty. And it looks great with the dogwoods outside the window. So I could either keep them silver or reframe them in the brass to bring in the 2 lamps. I want to see. This has the gray and the green. And I just want to see if that brings in the rug a little bit. I think I'm going to bring up my nightstands from my bedroom and use those. Probably should do that before I make all these decisions. If you started to see a theme here, then you're probably getting where I'm going with this. Using what I already have, they're from my house, my office, and even from some of the design sessions projects too. It's a decorating puzzle that I'm excited to put together. These little things seem so cute, but they're like really a pain. I probably, if I had to, I could notch out a little bit of that, but this would have to move all the way over to the bed to be symmetrical. Nothing is easy. Brenda has been a huge help since I've been in Tulsa. Have you been following me on Instagram? Well, if you do, you know all about how awesome Brenda is. Isn't that so pretty?
Yes.
I was only skinny enough to wear that for about a week, and it wasn't the right week, so it's never been worn. Here's what I'm gonna do. This is my plan. I'm gonna furnish my home, my new home in Tulsa, with all the things that I currently own. And I'm gonna make a series out of it, showing you ideas on how you can do the same thing in your home. Even if you're not moving into a new home or apartment, ways that you can rearrange your decor using all the things that you already own. Next up is going to be my sale video, and you're going to get to see that in all its glorious madness. Scott is sweating.
Like fall backwards.
Then I'm taking a trip to Wisconsin to visit a design sessions member who, with the knowledge she learned from the design sessions, was able to confidently design her dream home. Her dream home on a dream lake. Many of you have left comments on my YouTube videos, and you've asked where I've been lately. Snowed in somewhat recently, but now that's over. I'm unpacked and I'm purging, and I'm excited to show you not only what I'm doing in my home, but what you can do in your home too. Thanks for joining me today. Be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Check the icon bell so that you get notified when we upload a new video, which I can say that's going to be happening a lot more frequently. I guarantee you that. In fact, as I recall, I've counted 17 videos on the docket between now and the end of the year. You're gonna love it. Take the drawer out and put the drawer on the shelf. Don't keep
El
these.
cajón, lo vas a sacar nada más.
Now we know what el cajon means.
Yeah, the drawer.
It is? El cajon.
Cajones.
Drawer.
I thought cajones was...
No, cojones.